So I've been given a bunch of exercises by my physio Phil Mack, specific to my training for Magic Mushroom. This is really leg intensive. My legs are really weak, so I need to strengthen them. Not just strengthen them, but just like improve their endurance and their capacity for very continuous, hard exercise. So the training consists of a lot of different exercises with very little rest in between. I think the first one is a minute long, followed by a 15-second break. The next one 30 seconds long, followed by a 15-second break. 30 seconds, 15-second break, 30 seconds, 15-second break, and so on like that. There's 4 sets of all the exercises, 4 rounds. It's really enduring. First time I do it, it's okay. Second time it's hard. Third time it's desperate. And the fourth time it's extreme. And that's basically it. Okay, so the first set is going to be chair sits for a minute, and that's going to be the start of the exercises.
So the idea behind this first exercise is to build an intense pump in the legs. Even 10 seconds in, you can start to feel the burn in the quads and the back of the legs. Because you're not giving them any rest, the burn gets harder and harder until it becomes pretty unbearable.
This is the first set. Now I'm beginning to feel it.
The crux pitch of Magic Mushroom for me involves almost constant pushing with the legs in a flared chimney. The crux of the route being the sustained burn in the quads and calf muscles. Hence why I'm trying to train them before I head back out to Yosemite. The first week I tried these, I found them utterly desperate, but fairly soon I was able to do longer and longer sets and start linking more exercises around this with limited rest. This next exercise is aptly named the bear crawl. It's not very leg intensive, but it's a great exercise for all climbers to do if they want to train their antagonists. The bear crawl involves the pushing muscles, which are severely undertrained in climbing. Also, it's a great core exercise, as I can feel the tension required throughout my whole body to maintain composure throughout the movement. This single leg squat idea was a stroke of genius. It mimics the feeling of being in a flared chimney fairly accurately without actually being on the wall. You have to simultaneously squat whilst making sure you keep pushing with your back foot to avoid it slipping. This synchronicity between 2 different movements is something I really needed to train before heading back to the valley. The crab crawl is probably the hardest exercise. The idea behind this is to try and keep your shoulders and hips fairly low and to stretch your reaching arm out fairly wide and control the sideways motion. This is a great exercise for all climbers to do, and in some ways mimics the wide shoulder intense movements you get on steep boulders and routes. I found this one pretty hard at the beginning, so started by not reaching as wide. You can play about with this one a bit to vary the intensity. This last exercise is kinda similar to the one-legged squats, but focuses more on the pushing movement of the back leg. As you can see, I've used an elastic band for this. I've tied a knot in this one to make it a bit harder, but just find what works best for you. This exercise isn't as hard as the others, so serves as almost a semi-rest at the end of the set. And believe me, you'll need it if you want to complete all the sets.
Done. Woo. That's it. Nice to do one last set. Extra set compared to last time. That's pretty good. Definitely improving with that.